everyone. Welcome from Let's Tute. Isn't it a day that your dates are on? You have got your exam dates. So, how is the Josh? Rather, how is the Josh for your fever? Exam fever, right? But let us warm up a bit. So, let us go with a small exercise, lucky with Let's Tute. And this time, I am expecting you all to answer the questions. And this time, a surprise from Let's Tute. The person who answers it correctly and being the first consistent the number of times, there are very less number of questions. Don't miss that opportunity and try to be the first one to answer so that you get a lucky prize. My team members from Let's Tute will be judging you, expecting you, and watching you, rather, seeing your comments and judging you that who will be the best. So, welcome to Let's Tute. I am Bonusna Ganguly, your educator of the day, and helping you with a new topic for grammar. Let me begin with a small warm up session. I know you all are excited with the warm up session as well as with the class. So here is Lucky with Let's Do It. Your first question on the screen, here it comes. Cheer up with your answers. Be ready with your pen and pencil to see those answers, and please answer as promptly as you can on the chat box. Our chat box is really waiting for you to see the answers. So let's begin. Lucky with Let's Do It. Your first question coming on the screen is, here it is. Find the correct statement. The question comes on the screen is, find the correct statement. I can speak fluently English. I can able to speak English. I can speak fluent English. Or all of the above. Which one do you think is the correct answer? Here comes my next question. Fill in the blanks with correct prepositions. So someone is asking a time on your watch. Okay. So it is, you have to tell the time. So what is the preposition? Though the word I have used was not the one I'm giving you the hint, but they're asking time. You are wearing a watch and they're asking time. What's the time? Dash your watch. In, on, by. Let's go for the next question. I think so you all are there with the answers, isn't it? Let's go with the question. Next question. When you ask for distance, what is the question would you use? Question word would you use? So, what is the question word? How much? How far? How long? Okay, I can see the answers coming up. Good. Let's see. Let's go on. I can see Many people, Divyangshi, Pavan, Miss Malik, going on more, Neelam, Prachi, Gracie. I'm so excited to see y'all. Are y'all excited for the exam also? I know you all are. So, after this warm up session, now let me begin with the topic of the day. Topic of the day, as was announced, was type of sentences. Now, type of sentences, when it comes to your mind, you feel that maybe interrogative or that type. Now, this time we are not describing those type of sentences according to the structure we are trying to describe. So, let's move ahead with the types of sentences or the topic of the day. When I've used the word sentences, what comes to your mind? Sentences, isn't it a question mark? What is a sentence? Is that coming to your mind also? You are talking about sentences. Sentences, isn't it a group of words? Okay, let us first have the basic identification of the word or the correct meaning of sentences. Anyone who can tell me the correct meaning? Now, this is not part of your game, right? Your prizes will be already announced at the end of the session. So be tuned with us. And before we start, let me remind you, we are from Let's Tune. Let's not forget that we have our website www.letstute.com. And in this case, sometimes we have the option one stop and all shop. Over here, one click and we are for all. Remember, we have numerous resources right for all ages. Do visit our website, and those are already with our website. Be tuned with us. We will be always helpful and keep upgrading. And others, those who have not done yet, please do visit, go and watch what all we have for you. Definitely, you will find something for you. Let's go ahead with the topic of the day, types of sentences. First, to define what is sentence. First, let us go with the agenda. So, we'll define sentences. We'll talk about what's the definition of different types of sentences. We'll also discuss about some examples. And then, again, a question answer round, but that will not be considered for your prize round. But of course, we will appreciate if you keep on helping us with supporting us by just watching and clicking our bell icon, subscribing us with all the favorite things what you have. What is a sentence was my first question. So, sentence is a group of words. Everyone knows. Unless it's a group of words, you'll find it. What is it? So, yes, sentence is a group of words, usually. So, it should have a subject, verb, and adjoining words to explain it. This also means that it should begin with a capital letter. Now, others which I will describe, a group of words, may not begin with a capital letter. They should begin with a capital letter and end it with a, I know you got it right, it should be a full stop. So it should begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. So let's go ahead with the next part. Clause. That is another form that we are looking forward for, clause. So if we are talking about clause, clause is also a group of words, as I was mentioning. But over here, the group of words may not have a complete sense. For sentence, it was very much essential to have a complete sense. But over here, we may have, we may not have. But it should have a subject. That is very important. Let me go to the next one. What is a phrase? You might have heard, right? Sometimes it is idiom and phrases. Sometimes just a group of words. So just a group of words. It may not have the meaning which the words which pertaining that sentence or the words or the phrase may not be actually the correct meaning. It may mean something else. So you should always understand phrase. When you take up a phrase, it may not mean the same word to word what is given over there. A sentence, word to word, as it is formulated, as it is structured, should have a meaning. This may have some other meaning also. Let's move ahead to the different section. We spoke about different kinds of sentences. First one, I've fleshed it out. Is there anyone who has some information about what are the? I will talk about four types of sentences. Amongst them, one is already on your screen. I am waiting for three more. If not three more, at least one. Guess or tell me if you know another type of sentences which comes to your mind. I'm waiting, and in between that, I'm also reading the answers. So Divyanshi says, "Yes, ma'am, we are excited. Believe me, we are equally excuse me. We are equally excited." Okay, interrogative, yes. That time I was talking about that. Group of words, subject, verb, and object. Very good, Malik. Miss Malik, you deserve really a good sense of understanding things. Omkar, yes, thank you, thank you. Gracie is also excited for the prize. Okay, okay. Wait. We are still there for the to announce the prize. My team members will be there. Keep waiting. Keep your fingers crossed. Divyanshi, Prachi, what will be the prize? Prachi, wait. We will have. Just wait. Even I am excited to announce the prize. Rather, my team members will be excited to announce you. I'm 100% sure you will really be helpful with those prizes. Okay, Divyanshi is already giving me a good gesture. Thank you, Divyanshi. Going ahead. Let me see. Pawan says that screen is not clear. Uh, how to get the prize? We'll let you know, Divyanshi. Mandar, hello. Mandar Shinde, hello. That's great. So I did not get. You will be notified, dear Divyanshi. You will be notified by the team members through the same channel and the chat box. So stay tuned. Stay till the end. You will be knowing it how to get the prize. But I did not get other three types of sentences. I'm waiting for that answer. Interrogative sentence, I'm not talking about that type of sentence, okay? Mamta, okay, we'll come back. So, first is simple type of sentence. Let me give it out. The types of sentences which I am looking forward for and I have brought for you. So, according to structure, the first type of sentence is simple sentence, which is very simple, which will have a subject and a verb followed by it. It will be clear cut and very small. For example, Mohan bought some gift. We went to the market. Children enjoy Let's Tute videos, isn't it? Not only children, as I told you, there are resources for everyone. So all will enjoy Let's Tute videos. Coming next is compound sentences. What are compound sentences? Compound sentences mean compound sentence is a sentence that contains two or more independent clauses. It means that you will not only have one sentence, you will have two sentences, and independent itself, the word means that it will have two sentences, will have its own meaning. It will be a complete meaning. It will not be like first one sentence should be said so that the next sentence come over. It will have its own justified meaning that will only be joined with a comma or a coordinating conjunction. What do we understand by that? Let me go ahead and check it out. I was thirsty, so I drank water. I was thirsty, I drank water. Isn't those complete, meaningful sentences? Or else it is separated by a comma where you may see she searched through her entire closet. She could not find her denim jacket. I now see some answers coming compound and complex sentences. That's correct. Okay. Divyanshi. Divyankshi, will come back to your sentence. I just now read your comment. We'll come back to it. Let's go ahead with another part. What's that? Complex sentence. Somebody already said compound and complex sentence. Now we are into complex sentence. What is complex sentence? If I try to define complex sentences, a complex sentence contains one independent clause and one at least dependent clause. Dependent means the meaning would not come out straight away unless you get to know the first sentence or it is adjoining to it. For example, before you enter my room, take off your shoes. If think we have not added this before word, you enter my room, take off your shoes. Okay, but why is it linked? So before you enter, so that meaningful word, so take off your shoes is always dependent on the first part before you enter my house. Raman knows all the answers, yet does not speak in class. So if I say yet does not speak in class, Raman knows all the answers is one sentence. Okay, one is independent. The dependent one yet does not speak in class. If I just say this one, it will not make any sense. So that is how we will identify a complex sentence. Because he presented logically, it was easier to participate or to follow. Going ahead, let us come to one combination which is called complex and compound sentence. What does it mean? It means when a sentence with two or more independent clause, at least one dependent clause, that sentence is a compound complex sentence. Remember, these sentences are pretty long because you have two or more independent sentences and one dependent sentence too. See over here, though Sarah prefers watching romantic films, he rented the latest spy thriller and he enjoyed it very much. Which is which sentence over here is dependent? Can I get that answer, please? Though Sarah prefers watching romantic movies, he rented a latest spy thriller and he enjoyed it very much. Which part of the sentence or what does the sentence carry which is dependent? And he enjoyed it very much. Okay, that is also one part. Okay. Rather, though Sarah prefers watching movie. Ah, thank God, it is dependent. Okay, now Gracie, you are to the correct track. That's what I thought. I was just thinking about it. Okay, Divyankshi says, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so though the part which carries a conjunction that actually reflects to the word like it is dependent clause. He rented the latest thriller. It doesn't have anything, so it will not carry what it is. So dependent clause are something which will have the joining conjunctions with it. Let's go to the next one to just to know how do we join the sentences. Remember, your complex sentences give you a lot of marks in your creative writing part. The more you add this complex sentences, the more you score. So always keep in mind to have some complex sentences in your essays. Even when you speak, you are a fluent speaker or you are considered to be a natural speaker when you are trying out these complex sentences. Or if it is compound complex, that's also fine. Compound simple sentences are good enough to be explanatory. So when it is just like word to word, you have to answer, use simple sentences. Something you have to really describe, go in depth, try to use complex sentences, and that will increase the flow of your writing, speaking, everything. Creative writing and creativity will reflect more if you use this complex sentences. So when you have to use pros and cons or contrast, we use these conjunctions like although, even though, though. Although I felt he was wrong, I decided to trust him. Sharon started looking for a new job even though she was currently employed. It's a contrast, right? It's saying opposite to the next one. Though I couldn't understand a word, we had great time. So the picture also shows that you had great time. But I think so in my session, this won't work out, right? I think so it is other way around. Is it so that you are not following a word? If it is so, please let me know. Divyanshi's questions are coming up very fluently, very frequently. Divyanshi should get a award for very interactive participant, but my team will also be answering your questions. So let's go ahead with the next one. How do we say when we have to give a reason? When you have to give a reason, we have these words since, because, as. Since you need some help, I'll come over this afternoon. So that will help you to say give reasons. Henry felt he needed to take some time off because he was had been working so hard. So he wanted one off. Enough is enough. I want some break. So he wanted that off. Okay, next goes with the time. When you have to say something with the time, how do you say that? When, as soon as, before, after, by, all these words helps you to understand. By the time you get this letter, I will have left for New York. So it's giving a time range for the letter. I used to play a lot of tennis when I was a teenager. We had a wonderful dinner after she arrived. There's a time frame. It is saying that after she arrived. So let's move with other part also. Before I go to the next part, let me have little bit of question answering for you people. Do you have any doubt? If you have any doubt, please let me know so that I can come back to you and clear the doubts. Is there any doubts with the session? Pavan though gave me sad smile, sorry, oxymoron. No, though he gave me a sad face. That time I was little, but Gracie is kind enough to answer those questions. But I want now, as he's giving me the positive vibes, nice explanation, I'm really happy to know that. Is there anything? Gracie says, no, ma'am. She's already clear with the part of explanation. I'm so happy you all understood it. Let me go ahead. Now, let me really check that you all have understood or not. Now comes your another part of answering question and answers. Let me go back and help you out with you have to guess, and it may be over here I'm hinting you quite in advance that it may be more than one. Means if you give me more than one option also, that's fine with me. We can also use them for your answers. So let's not haste, but think of the answer and then go ahead to answer the questions. One last thing which I wanted to add, and I suddenly recollected that I did not share this. So, if there is a condition, and somebody told me if there is a condition, so how do we do this? So, let me tell you that how will be that form if you have to tell something about the condition. Condition means you are giving one aspect which has to be answered. When you express a condition, you can use if, you can use unless, you can use in case that. If I were you, I would take my time with that project. Somebody answered it very fast, so my project, he would have taken his own time. They won't come next week unless, so there's another a clause over here, a condition clause over here is saying unless, and it is depending unless you ask them to do so. In case that, again, there is a condition giving he isn't available, we'll look for the another consultant. In case that my sentence, you don't have some things clarified here, get back to us. We will be there with you. So now comes to the next part. Let's move ahead. Are you ready? I feel you're ready. After so much of exercises, I feel you will be ready. Now, let me give you one more thing. Here, as in the beginning, I gave you answers one by one, or the questions rather, one by one. Here, it will go one set of flash. Together, it will go. So, get ready with all 1, 2, 3, 4 numbering, and then you will get the answers little later. And before we end up, we will also, I'll come back to the things which I asked in the beginning and give you the correct answers so that you know which is the right answer, and then you can feel that which place do you stand. And of course, as I mentioned those answers, team members will be announcing the winners too. But over here, now let's get ready with the part which we are looking forward. So here goes your first slide. Yes, Prachi has also given a green signal. Mamta gave me green. Devangshi told me I'm ready. Gracie also told me ready. So let's begin. If you can't see it on my slide, I am going to read it out to you too. So here it goes. Dash, it's raining. She is going for a walk in the park. Dash, it's raining. She's going for a walk in the park. Okay, I'm getting few answers. Check your answers. My next slide will be coming to it. Okay, okay. But remember over here, I'm getting the answers. So I'm coming back to you for that. Just check out whether we are contradicting with the first section. So keep those things. Are you giving a reason for it? If it's reason, because since we'll come to the answers. But if it is, think it's raining, she's going to the park. I'm hinting you to help you out to think it in a different way. He decided to trust Tim. Dash, he was an honest man. He decided to trust Tim. Dash, he was an honest man. Dash, we went to school. She decided to investigate the situation. Dash, we went to school. Anurag, I have not read the fourth one, and you are with the answer with the fourth one. Okay, no worries. Good that you all are reading it faster than me. Suddenly, I saw the chat saying that fourth answer, and still people are with question one. And now I am with your third part, that is dash, we went to school. She decided to investigate the situation. Now comes to Anurag's answer. Devanshi, try to give me 1, 2, 3, 4 also so that I understand that which one you are looking forward for, because I'm keeping an eye for your answer sections also, means my chat box. Jennifer decided to leave Tom. Dash, he was too worried about the job. Jennifer decided to leave Tom. Dash, he was too worried about his job. There can be two more things also. Okay, Prachi says third, no clue. Wait, we are there for the answers. Dennis bought a new jacket. Dash, he had received one as a gift last week. He bought a new jacket. He received one. He means already had one. So now it's the time, I think so you all have, I'm keeping it for 1, 2 seconds still on the screen. If you all are having, Mamta also says fifth one, no clue. So Mamta, if I say that he has a jacket, Dennis has a jacket, he had received for a gift, he bought a new jacket, what will you say if it comes to you? Okay, few people are coming and saying and he had received one. That will also do. That will also do. Let me now get back or move ahead to the answer slide. Because for the fifth one, okay, time up. Now your answer key comes right on your screen. So, although it is opposite, think it was raining, still she went for a walk. So, although it was raining, even though it was raining, she is going for a walk. Don't you think crazy? Okay, Mumbaikars won't feel, you all still do that. But I don't like to walk in rain. That's why might be I wrote this. Okay, still I have people writing and also will be one part over here we are trying to make it complex and would be rather compound type of sentences if we would have gone through it. He decided to trust him because he was honest. Many people gave this answer. uh, Before we went to school, she decided to investigate that something must have been wrong there, so we should go and investigate first, isn't it? Then Jennifer decided to leave Tom because he was too worried about his job. He was too worried what's going to happen. So she decided to leave Tom. Dennis bought a new jacket. Why? It comes over here. Why? Although he had received one last week, so new jacket he got last week. Then okay, Prachi, that's the spirit you answered. Don't cry because I don't. Sometimes somebody said that my plants don't grow in salt water, but your tears show that you have the enthusiasm to improve. So good. I liked it. The ambition to get things correctly. So here is I'm waiting for people where we can get back to the first slide. Is there anything which I can tell you all? Is there any question which is there in your mind? I got three correct grades. Good. Keep going. Pavan, I got I got zero? I don't believe so. Is it so, Pavan? No, I don't think so. Okay, not bad, not bad. Even though if you Devanshi says, I did I set such a tough paper? Okay, next time I'll see that I do. Movie freak? No, ma'am. Okay, the ID is too dicey for me, but still. Okay, no questions. We are there to move ahead. Let me dis- again discuss the first questions which we said and which we tried to have the question answers there. So let me go back to that question answer session, which will help you to identify whether you did it right or did it wrong. So let's move ahead. I'm soon scrolling it back so that you'll get the first slide with the question answer and see who are lucky here. Team members from Let's Shoot, please jot down the names. So this was the first question which came over here. First question on the screen was find the correct statement, and the thing was that I can speak fluently English. So before English fluently won't be correct. It is adverb over there. So the correct answer over here. Now second one goes wrong because can able cannot go together. So we cannot give the second one to be correct, but we can always give the third one, which is I can speak fluent English. That's the correct option. Let us move to the next one. Fill in the blanks with correct prepositions. So over here, your correct answer, not in the watch. What we will see, it was not in the watch, but we will try to see that it was by your watch. We are already to the second question. And here it goes with the third answer, which said that when you ask question for a distance, what is the question word you would use? The correct one is how far. Question word would be how far. Pavan says, I am correct. Good. That's correct. I liked it that you all have got few things. Your GK is quite good enough. So good to see that you all got correct answers. So now comes to the question answer session, and rather the one. So I'm waiting for my team members. I can see the answers over there. Divyanshi also says that she is correct. Okay. Far, yes, I am correct. Okay, okay, yes. Distance. Now, if I want to say how much, if there is some part where you have to talk about the amount, then it is how much. Team members, everyone is saying that they are right to the answers. So I would like you all to please answer, give out the names for the winners for the first three questions, and even they'll be knowing how to receive those awards. We are waiting for the winners of the day, and you will get it from Let's Shoot account. Let me revise what I was going to say over there. So, how far is always the distance? How much when you're talking about the amount or the quantity? And how long is always the period, time period when you're talking. When we were for the first question, by your watch, because you are saying according to your watch, what's the time? The word won't go in, neither it will be like on screen. So it is by your watch. And I already explained why was fluent English. So we are describing what type of English you are going to speak. We say that fluent English. So that's what was the trucks or the way. And I'm very happy to know that you already did. Might be some guessworks, right? So let me come with the question answers. Where to answer means where would you answer these questions you want to say? What is it, Mamta? I didn't get. I'm not getting anything. Can you tell me, please? Mamta, we did our question answers in the beginning, right? Did you see that? Okay, wait. I will try to show you a few questions. Were you late, Mamta? Did you join a bit late so that you did not see the questions? Let me see if I can share. So, Mamta, this is for you. These were the three questions asked when it was there. When it was there on the screen. So I asked to find out the correct statement. And here the correct statement was I can speak fluent English, not can able. We cannot speak can and able to together. So that goes wrong. I'm excited for the question answer. Okay, wait. I'm just going for Mamta once. This was the second question and this was the third question. So there was little difficulty. Maybe Mamta joined a little later as I saw her. So that's how I came to this part to say that why it is showing so. Now I think Samantha is clear to you. Uh, okay, Mamta. If you feel you need to, just you can answer it. Still, Let's You team will be there with you. But right now, since we have already done this and you were a little late, try not to be late next time. This will be very, very helpful for me if you don't be late next time. Answer those questions. Anyhow, I answered also. I gave you the answers. So it's little getting, not that justice. So people who have already answered, for the questions. We are there. It is also there. Please be with us for that so that you get the answers. If not, it will be answered over here itself. So there's a notification for this. So they can you all see the notification? That will help you all. So they have team member says that hello everyone, we will publish the questions again after the live sessions in our community post, and you can answer them there too. So there's another chance that you can go and answer them. What we can do is, let's not, I think so there were a few questions, few people who are connecting in a different way also. So we will have our answers in the community section and the names of the winner. Let's Do team will get back to you. Definitely they will get back to you to answer your questions and even to announce the winner. So wouldn't it be a good idea that you go to Let's Do website and see for yourself whether your name, I think so that will be much great to see that your name is published there, and they will be doing it. Our usual, you're getting the post. My team members are quite active and they are instantly answering your post. So the next live session will be on next Wednesday. Topic will be decided. If you want to say have any topic or you have any topic in your mind, please post us, connect us. We will be there for you. Mamta already has a topic, active and passive voice. We will see for it. We will keep in mind. There are, when we pool it, we have many people getting into it, and then we need a huge crowd to have gathered for the same topic and we decide on it. Though your active and passive voice is also a helpful topic to be answered, we'll definitely come up with it. Coming to end of my session, it was really great time that I had with you people. I feel your answers will be given to you all later after the screen. After that, you'll see it in community section also, because they want your names to be published there so that you can see them over there also. So let's have the end of the session, and it was really great to have you all here.